real ones, my real ones, my real ones. Run it up with my real ones, run it up with my real ones. Coming up with my real ones, coming up with my real ones. I only fuck with the real ones, real ones.
Welcome back to another episode of The Step Down. I am A.O. Consaco, fearless leader of A.O. Nation and the Me and Two movement. And we're here with the man, the myth, the legend.
Whoa. I'm not that credit, bro.
You don't need all that credit.
No.
Humble as ever. See what I'm saying? Just humble as ever. If you're in Baltimore County, I know you know about Ripper City Cuts. This is Ripper City himself. Let's give him a round of applause. And I had to come over here, man, because we have a subject that I said I won't speak on. There was a video of a dude getting this new wave. Alright, so he was bald at the top. And the barber came in and made him all the way. He gave him a real Uncle Phil, a hard Uncle Phil. And then I'll show you, I'll put the video in right here.
Corny ass nigga tryna act like he know me. Tweaking off that sugar, he must think that he Tony. Two hoes when he see me, bro say he gon' get on me. But he already see me, know that I keep it on me. Hey, nigga better boo with all that internet flexing. Hit you with that sick, they'll have to look for connection. Bitch bagged up on it, thought she felt an erection. Turn around, it's my bitch, that's that 357. Hey, I just might pour me some drink. I might smoke two to the face. I might pull up on your boo. I just might snatch us a room. Trust me, she know what it do. I'm so like the pinstripes on the suit.
Damn, big belly.
So as you can see, he turned a old man, or what do you call it when a
Receive.
No, this wasn't receive when a man is he like bald at the top, and what do you call that? Like premature balding?
Yeah.
Premature balding, man, into somebody who can go out and obviously, you know,
It's a bird nest.
Bird's nest. That's the Uncle Phil. It's the what?
Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns. You know what I'm saying? It's anybody. Alright, and he turned him into a young man. Now, me myself, I was kind of elated at this, not because, you know, I was gonna need it. I wasn't thinking like that. I was thinking, okay, now I wanna see how the females that wear weave, I wanna see how they take this. Will they feel like this is cheating? Will they feel like this is lying? And I'd be damned if under the comment section, it was a girl who said, what kind of man would do that?
The same kind of
What kind of nigga would do this? What kind of nigga would do this? What was it?
The same kind of goddamn female poor weeping on goddamn head.
How is this more of a lie? And you know, cause you get the same questions about, you know, hey, how is he gonna wash it? Because obviously you saw they put glue down first. He shaved it bald, and I'm assuming he had to shave it bald so that the glue would just be on top of his head.
Yeah.
Bam, and then you put the sheet of hair on top of that, and then he cuts the hair and he fades the hair in to make it look like it's just regular, and then he'll spray the Steve Harvey on there and all that, and make it a fresh cut. Of course, you got questions like what happens with the wear and tear? What if you play foot? Can you sweat? You know what I'm saying? All these questions. Like
She know.
No, not her. I'm talking for him, for the dude first. Like what happens? What happens like when he sweats or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like what happened? Like the wear. And the main thing is, what happens when you meet a female, you meet a female, and you got this on, and now, how often, that's another question, how often do you have to get this? You know what I'm saying? How often do you have to get this thing replaced? I know it's not no lifetime type thing. I know it probably itches like a motherfucker, because you have to imagine glue and then something hot on top of your head. I'm sure it's sweat, you sweat, whatever like that, and start itch. You think so?
Oh, hell yeah, that is.
Yeah. So now you got now you got niggas walking around like this. You know what I'm saying? Niggas walking around.
I do that shit, man, nigga. Damn, nigga.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? So you got niggas with waves just doing this shit. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, this shit real though, nigga.
Yeah, and you know niggas do that shit now. They goddamn.
Yeah.
But the thing is, how is that? Because I've shown transformations of women before and after makeup, before and after weave. It's the same fucking thing. But the question comes down to, when he takes that shit off, is it cool for her to run away like, oh my God, you're a fucking ugly bald man, you tricked me. When one day he go cut the grass, some shit like that, and he don't know that shit flopping and flailing, he thinking, you know what I'm saying, she done came outside to bring him some lemonade as he cutting the grass, and he don't know his shit and flopped all the way like, thank you, baby. And she just, in that slow motion, the cup dropped to the floor with the glass breaking. Oh, the fuck. Oh my God, you lied to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so as a man that was balding, when you, these niggas over here tripping, man, these niggas laughing, man, they ain't tripping out, man. Oh. No, real talk. As a man that was balding, I'm sure when they saw that you can start, they saw that you can start putting the hair on top of your head, and that's fair. I'm sure they're like, oh my God, I'm saved. They can, nigga, that's 20 years. You know what I'm saying? That's 20 years you just put on your life and shit like that. So now you fucking with all kind of different hoes, and now come to coming out with bald head. Oh man, the baby coming out with a bald head. But no, now here it is. It comes a time after he feel the same way a girl with weave will feel. After a certain amount of time, he feels like, okay, she's really in love with me. Like, I don't have to keep going down here and getting this toupee put on my head. So after a year of dating and him just running down there every week, every 2 weeks, what is it? What you think is a lifetime on these things?
Man, honestly, I don't do it. I don't know what the life.
What would you think?
Bro, I'm gonna say
2 weeks.
No, I ain't gonna say. I get 2 months. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm gonna say 2 months.
Okay.
I don't know for sure.
Okay, 2 months. So every 2 months, and we being generous with that.
I don't do that kind of shit.
2 months, you gotta run down that hole. So, and that's about the life expectancy that some of these motherfuckers put on their weed.
Shit, these gonna wear that shit out, nigga.
Oh man.
Shit, nigga gonna jump out that motherfucker, nigga. Well, yeah, that's another story.
Yeah, it's the same story. But we're gonna get to that in a minute. Yeah. But here it is. So after a year of doing this every 2 months, he says, like, we got real chemistry. We talking about, you know, maybe marriage and shit like that is real. I feel like I can tell her. So now he take her out somewhere nice and shit like that. They go down and well the fuck, and he say, and he wearing a hat. He wearing a hat and shit like that. And he said, baby, there's something I gotta tell you. And she thinking he finna pop the question. This nigga get down on one knee and take his hat off. This nigga get down on one knee and take his goddamn hat off. Exactly. And say, baby, this is really me. You know what I'm saying? And she, at that moment, I don't expect that she would just run like, oh no, I still love you.
She might slap that nigga.
No, I'm sure what she gonna say is, because she done showed them to family and all that. You gotta imagine all that shit that went on. So now she gonna be like, look, whatever you did, let's keep doing that, because I can't let people see you like this, because now she gonna be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I imagine that's how some would act, but I don't believe that. Of course, there's some women who probably would let it ride, but the way that woman responded, a girl who actually wears weave said, what kind of nigga would do this?
The same kind of nigga like y'all bitches.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What kind of nigga? Are you serious? Like so, and so that was a conversation I wanted to open up. So now let's go into the. I wish I had somebody. Wish I had a woman or somebody who like who's a weave expert who can tell me, hey, how long do you wear weave? Like why do you feel like weave is acceptable as far as you know that you don't have hair like that. Your hair is not that long. Your hair is not that textured. I want to jump into something right fast. Bad Baby. I just did a video. If you haven't seen that video, go to the Patreon. Where I spoke about Bad Baby. It's like she showed why or how a mother can brainwash a child. She was saying, "Oh, my dad don't want me. All this other, Go to the Patreon. You can see it. That was a 2-hour-long video I did because it was just so. It was hurtful. It was hurtful to see like how bad a mother can warp the mind of a child. Bad Baby was on there repeating stories when she was still in the womb. My dad left my mom and got married the day after my first birthday. One time when my dad was going crazy and he pushed my mom down while I was still in the womb. Like, were you there? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But on that, I saw Bad Baby say, this is why she left social media. She said she left social media because no matter what she does, they say she's trying to act black, and if they're not saying she's trying to act black, they'll say something else. She said, I can put up, she said this now, look at this. I can, anytime you get a nice, cute, you think you got a cute wig, you want to show it off and shit like that. She said, if I put on a straight blonde wig, they say I'm trying to act like a black girl. And I found that so interesting that it's like, how can straight blonde hair be appropriating a black woman? Our hair grows towards the sun. It's strong. My point of, I'm not going out and picking on like women. I believe we should come as we are. That makeup bullshit and that weave bullshit, what it says is the same thing that bald man is saying when he put that shit on top of his head. I am ashamed of what I have naturally. So I have to go buy beauty.
Not what I have, that's what God gave me.
What God gave me. This baldness is showing my age, but it's not culturally or socially accepted. So now I'm trying to blend in with everybody else, but this is not me. And it's going to come a time where I have to tell the truth. A bitch will tell you while in full makeup and a head full of weave, tell you to live your truth and keep it real. Like, what in the fuck are you talking about? Do what now? You drew a face on top of yours and put and put hair that comes from Malaysia, Brazil. Do you understand what you're saying without saying a word?
Or a hoofed animal.
Huh?
Or a hoofed animal.
Oh man, or a hoofed animal. I never got that because I thought like now that you get older, they say I got this Brazilian or this Yankee, but I'm guessing that some weave has to come from horsehair.
And they don't even know that shit. They don't know, oh, this came from goddamn old girl from overseas. They don't fucking know that.
No,
shit.
they said they cut that shit off some like dead people. They cut it off dead Brazilians.
They're getting off
corpses, and then like they do something to clean it. You know what I'm saying? And send it over here.
Right now they get clean.
Know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck as long as it look like someone else's hair. Yeah. As long as it doesn't look like my hair. As long as I can blend in and do like these white women do, then I'm good. You don't understand. It's hard. It takes more time to deal with this hair. A white girl can just put her shit back in a ponytail and be cute. Hold on. What's cute? What is cute? Who said what was cute? Who
told you what cute is?
Who made that cute? Why isn't your hair in a fro with a fist in the air? How is it that cute? Why is it that sexy? You're not going to tell me that someone with a body like Lyra Galore, a face like Lauren London, you know what I'm saying, Sanaa Lathan, you can't tell me that they could wear a fro and not be still sexy. You're not gonna tell me that. If you fine, you fine. It's what it is. You're gonna look good with anything.
But if you self-conscious.
If you self-conscious, that means that's and I feel like that's what the world put on you.
Insecure.
They made you insecure. And it goes back to what I was saying about they said back in the slave days, the slave master used to go crazy over the natural hairstyles that the black women used to wear. And then they said when the wives of the slave master saw that, they made them wrap their hair up.
Cover that shit up.
And they still made that shit look good. They couldn't keep these white slave owners off of these black slaves because no matter what they did with their hair, they were still so attractive to them. They would have these things where they called it some type of club. It was some type of club where the slave owners would go down there with their baddest black slave, and they would have masks on. They would have masks on, it was like Mardi Gras masks and shit like that. And that's one time when you can go down there, bitch, and just be free and just, you know what I'm saying, turn the fuck up with, you know what I'm saying, with your bad slave. So white women could not physically make the black woman unattractive. So what they did was they had to mentally make them feel like they were unattractive. So they took their minds and twisted it and turned until it's like, we are the standard of beauty. The closer that you look to us, the more beautiful you are. And that's where it got fucked up at. So how in the fuck, so their hair falls. Their hair falls like that. Our hair goes up towards the sun, like anything with life in it, up towards the sun. So that that's why it bothers me so bad. And that makeup shit, like, look, that's you. That is you. And what's funny is that there's a way to be sexy in a lot of different ways. You know, power is sexy in ways. You know, like you can have it's a lot of females that are fine but not pretty. Fine means your body. Pretty is, I guess, your face and shit like that. So you can work on your body and become, you know what I'm saying, attractive. But all that, I'm gonna draw somebody else's, and everywhere you go, you got what you call it, paint on your face, and you looking like, come on, man, that's weird to me.
I can stand them goddamn eyebrows. Like,
yeah, like what are you doing? And you know what really throw it off is that it makes it so easy for you to be imitated by a dude. That's the problem. Whenever you see one of these niggas out this bitch with fucking nigga makeup and fucking weave, sometimes you gotta look twice. Sometimes you gotta look twice across the club. It's many niggas been goddamn fooled and shit like that, which I don't want. It's niggas who been fooled past the bedroom. To where she had to tell him I was born a man. How the fuck did she have to tell you that y'all been dating for 6 months? You done fucked already.
6 months.
Why the fuck did she have to tell you she was a dude? How did you not notice that? The fuck?
By the way, Jay.
Yeah. By the way. But you know, I don't like it, man. I don't like that. I don't like, you know, I like be you, like, and then on top of that, even more so, the fact that you wear all that shit, it tells me that
You ain't happy with your goddamn.
you're not. How in the fuck are we gonna have a household? Because every time as you get older and older, and the worst part is, you will do all that shit to your fucking face and your hair, but you're fat. You're overweight. How does that work? How does that work? So, this I can fix all this shit, but this shit right here, you gonna have to just accept this. What? How does that? And that's that girl, T.I. wife, home girl, Shekinah Joe. Just and she could be thick, but motherfucker don't want to work, and that's what we are as Americans. We want everything fast, right then, instantly. So if you can buy that shit, and a couple hours later you look like a different person, then you with that shit. But if you have to work 6 months to get just a little bit of result, you ain't with that shit. You're not about changing your life up. If you want your ass to sit up better, you ain't about going to the gym and working the glutes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Making your stomach flat. And what's even worse is, just like that girl did on that post talking about what kind of man would do this, if a girl see another girl with a flat stomach, let's see if you still have that when you have a couple kids. You're not going to have a happy household with someone who's not happy with themselves. How can that work? Every instant of every day, you're telling her, "Hey, look, I understand you wore that when we first met, but I love you. It's you I love." But she feels like if she goes out after all this time of showing them this face, we were talking about that. It's so crazy. We were talking about that today. It's a girl that works at a restaurant, and my homeboy said if she came to work, because she's been working there for, I guess, 6 months, and she's always come there with makeup on. And he was like, if she come to work without that makeup on, they would probably stop her, like, customers can't come back here. Like, they wouldn't even know that she worked there. That type of shit, like, because we've never seen you without your makeup. We've never seen you. And that type of punishment to your face, I can only imagine. What do you think that does to the face? After you told me about, not washing your hair every day and shit like that, what kind of repercussions would that have physically on a person who always covers their face with paint, like day in and day out? Would that bring blemishes and like scars and stuff like that? Like, how could that fuck your face up?
Skin gotta breathe.
Skin gotta breathe, just like anything else. I imagine.
You gotta breathe, you gotta shave, you gotta clean shit.
So you putting that
caking on.
Caking it. So the little mistakes that you put on your face, the little mistakes that you put the makeup on your face for, you done made even bigger problems. So now you gotta get even more makeup.
You gotta get a side effect for the side effect.
You got it now. You done made more stuff, so it's like side effects. I think my mama said the other day she got some for a headache, and then she had to get some for like diarrhea. Then she had to get some for a headache. Get some for a headache. Then get some for itching or something like that. Like this is.
Yeah, now you're fucked.
It may cause death. Side effects. Like, what the fuck? But it's that kind of thing, man. I'm just not with it. So when I see it, it does bother me. It does kind of throw me off. I get irritated at it. And then when I see this type of hypocrisy, where you can tell a man who does essentially the same fucking thing in the same area, what kind of nigga would do that? It's like, are you serious?
You the same thing.
Like, you don't wash your hair. You are sweating. Like, it's getting to a point where some of y'all will it's this bad. I saw a situation where a girl was leaving out of a store and it started raining and she had her child in her arm. Do you know that to protect her new hair, she put the child over her head? I wish that I could find that video.
I know you're talking about something.
You seen the video? She had the baby above her head.
Wet.
Huh?
The baby getting wet.
The baby. Are you serious?
You ain't wetting this $400 Brazilian.
$400 Brazilian. Let's go further. You work a fast food job. You work a fast food job. We know you broke. You fucked up. So you telling me that you don't want to save that money so that you not fucked up? You would just rather, let me just be fucked up in McDonald's, but I'm going to have my hair slayed. Because you in this bitch looking for a nigga to save you.
Trick.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You not looking for an opportunity to take you out of here, because if that was the case, you would be focused. Hey, look, my hair, I comb my hair, make sure it look presentable, but all that, I'm finna, no, we ain't doing that.
You spending that $400 on the trade school somewhere. See that?
Anything. But it's on hair, so you can trick a nigga, and nigga come in Walmart, look like he got some money, you just going. We gotta get out this slump, man. We gotta get out this slump, man. Real talk, man. We're in this slump, and it's just like, let's go a little bit further still. What are you telling my child?
You wanna go a little further?
We not finna talk about. I don't want to hear no white women do it too. Shut up. Shut up. No, they don't. Ain't no white woman going out spending no $800.
Oh, they wear hair pieces.
White women wear hair pieces. You have not ran into a white girl that wear hair pieces. You haven't. The white women who wear hair pieces are on TV. You have ran into 1,000,000 times more black women who wear hair pieces than one white. Because like the black girls say, they can just put that shit in a ponytail and be cute.
I ain't gonna say that because I know somebody who wear white hair. They wear.
You
They
can't.
no, they wear them too because no, I'm saying. They
come on,
again,
man.
they look to the black woman for influence. You know what I'm saying?
So she acting black. Oh yeah,
Oh, she's so
yeah.
black.
She trying to act black, so she wearing.
She don't come out.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Look at that, man. That's a guy.
Look at your goddamn video. This ain't my goddamn.
That's a goddamn shame.
This ain't my goddamn video.
It's
Again, like I said,
this is your video.
little does the black woman know she is held up and right. You know what I'm talking about? She held up there, but they ain't gonna let her know that they look up to her. They'll tell her how bad she fucking look.
The mother of civilization.
They'll tell her how bad she
The
look.
cream of the motherfucking
Oh,
planet
she's
Earth.
thick. Now, back in the day, you would never see a thick white woman. That was frowned upon to be thick. Nowadays, they'll kill to be thick.
Yep.
They'll kill.
Thick lips.
Shit, they didn't die. They didn't die trying to do it.
Thick lips.
Yeah, they didn't die.
They want full lips now.
That's right. That's damn sure right.
Full lips, they tan. With that black skin negative though, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All kind of shit.
They didn't die. The motherfucker that died on the operating table trying to get thick.
They
trying to get curves.
They wear weave too. You know what I'm saying? They do that shit too.
They'll wear weave when they trying to imitate.
Thank you. But I'm saying, but it's so negative being black, but you imitate everything by the black, you know what I'm saying?
Who thinks it's negative to be black at this point?
Oh, no, that's what's
going
big.
to say it's the white people thinking that it's negative to be
It's
black.
the white
I think
people
the
that
white
talk.
people that no, it's not.
It was negative to be black.
Okay, that's fine. I'm saying, right, we gotta,
devil
and at some point, look, now, at some point, we're gonna have to get up out of that goddamn mindset about what happened in the past and live it right now
That's what
and
it is,
say,
though.
what's going on right now?
That's what it is though. They take it you ain't shit, but they trying to be like you.
Who said that though?
It's that brain.
Nigga,
It's the brainwash.
The only motherfucker that's telling a nigga and a black woman that they ain't shit is a nigga and a black woman.
They were
Where
brainwashed.
did they get it from?
What in the
brainwash.
fuck does that matter? Let's as black women.
A fucking pit bull puppy ain't bored saying,
and
nigga,
black-
you a violent fucking puppy.
Hold on.
That is a fucking-
Here's the first thing. As a pit bull zero, that motherfucker, she was shaking and everything. I didn't teach her none of that shit.
No. What I'm telling you is the stereotype is off the.
We can break that today. What are we talking
can break
about?
it right now for what we doing?
Easier said than done.
For right now, what we doing?
Easier said than done. We dying out here. We gotta change
We
it.
exposing it because through your outlet, through your voice,
Mhm.
you have a very strong voice through the media.
Mm-hmm.
You are what we call new media.
Mm.
It's not old media.
No, not
this
old.
ain't the old shit. It's not the rap trap. We not stuck in the fucking rap matrix. You broke it out.
What's your question?
The question is, I'm saying, why we can't as it is today, the only people that are putting black people down directly is black people.
Where did they learn it?
I don't give a fuck what school you went to, dog.
It's not school. It's not school. It's life.
No, it's not life. It's a fucking system.
Listen, here's the thing. We have to jump off of that shit because if one person left that mindset behind, then all of us can.
No. Only 5% of us gonna leave that mindset behind. But
I'm
gonna say
okay.
Nipsey said, my nigga. Like gang banging is a failed system because just because I wear black. And I walk on the other side, and I see a nigga wearing white, and the nigga walk like me, got a stature like me.
I'm trying to find
I'm
myself.
looking for myself on the other side.
Okay.
And that's a failed system because you're looking for your brother. A brother is just like you. You know what I mean? Like you.
I'm not talking about that. No, right now, what I'm talking about is I see what you're saying.
Brainwashing is
okay. Brainwashing is real.
If I gave you,
hold on.
If I gave you 400 years of oppression, and I gave my people 400 years of
listen to me, because at this point, what you're saying is a direct contradiction of your life.
No, it's not.
It's a direct contradiction. So I'm not with that now. I'm not with that at all. We can't. We're not gonna say, well, shit, it fucked up, and then we out there being fucked up, and we can't stop it. Bullshit. Cause we done seen the worst of the worst niggas. See, man, this is a fucking trap. It's a fucking system. Cause that shit you saying, and even the brainwash, man, that shit deep, and that it was deep. But we're stronger than that. That's what I'm saying. We stronger than that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we still surviving.
No, not no surviving. We can thrive. We can thrive. If it's very simple. If the brainwash, and you're right, the brainwashing is deep when we're making $350 every 2 weeks and we're spending $400 every 2 weeks for our fucking hair. That's very strong brainwashing. But we can liberate mentally. We can be liberated mentally through whether it be the 5% nation, the nation of Islam, Christianity, or just, this is stupid what I'm doing. There are ways to get out of this mindset. There is ways to fix this mindset. No. When I say foreign, I mean
European ain't foreign.
Yes. Okay. No, we still going too far. We too deep. We too deep. No, we too deep. Nah, I want to do something. Let's do something small. Let go. Because how are we gonna be here and not? Of course, we have to. And like he said earlier, you need knowledge to have wisdom. So we might need to maybe buy something from them to build something about.
Whoa.
I'm saying buying hair for no reason.
If everything in existence came from knowledge, and knowledge is symbolic to the black man, I mean the black man started everything within the existence of the universe.
So what do we do with that then, Alton? What do we do with that since the black man made everything? Asiatic. What do we do with that?
What do we do with it? We realize how great we are.
Okay.
And we start to embrace the greatness within.
And then what?
Even you said come out the brainwash.
That's what I'm saying. I just said that same thing that you just said. Yeah. So after you say that everything was made for the black man, and we gotta know that we on top, doesn't that include? Doesn't that include not buying hair that we already have?
Absolutely. That's
okay. So let's start with that then. That's what I'm saying. See, I think
self-worth.
Yeah, that's right. I think when we get these conversations, we trying to go so far everywhere. It's all. Let's pinpoint something. Let's start somewhere.
Let go.
Sometimes all these goddamn videos, I have all this shit on the phone, and I got this going on, and you got that and that, and you got to try to do this, and it's like you'll get overwhelmed in your mind. So I'm just moving here, from the computer to the TV to the phone, then move. I put it down. Got a dog, and you'll have all that to where you don't even goddamn get a dog no damn water because you just got so much. Alright, fuck that. I'm gonna edit this video of the rap trap, and I'm gonna put that out. That's out the way. Now it's time for something else. I think let's start with something. What I'm saying is the most nonsensical thing to me at this point is what I've seen, and it has to do with our children. We can stop a generational, financial, mental curse, spiritual curse of us putting hair in our head. Because it looks better than your shit.
But see,
as a child, a little girl is taught that your hair is not good enough.
Because my daughter,
who now?
My daughter has never been taught that. My daughter has always been taught that she's.
Hey man, look man, we finna goddamn talk about. I'm talking about in general, man. We can't. What are we doing?
I'm talking about from my perspective.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't speak for everybody.
Go.
Every time I speak,
man, come on, man. We not finna goddamn. How can you not speak for everybody if you got eyes? You see the world like I do.
Everybody.
You wouldn't. In order for your analogy to work, then you can't speak on NBA YoungBoy, T Grizzly, Trump, or nobody else because that's not in your situation.
T Grizzly is a fucking hypocrite.
We're
gonna have this on the fucking rap channel.
We're gonna have
and look, I wanted to get in front of the camera and say that.
Yeah, we're gonna show your face.
We know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't be hypocritical in interviews, and when the shit that you say in the interview that a nigga might have heard you say in the interview and put action to your words, put wisdom to your knowledge. Oh boy, don't even get me.
And we're gonna speak on that because T Grizzly is brought my attention that you out here making songs about killing civilians just because they're close to your house, doing interviews about how you understand, and people need to understand that don't be close to an op because you can get it too. And now when you're close to a civilian and you're the op, it's supposed to be taken another way. We either playing this street shit or we not playing the street shit. And we are going to have a special episode of the Rap Trap.
Play in the street become what? Roadkill.
Ooh, don't play in the street. Boy, Asiatic come with them goddamn verses. Yeah, man.
It ain't letting down.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you trying to move? You
trying to make a turn?
Yeah, but that was an important fact.
Roadkill. See, this is kind of lotion I needed.
That's an important fact, though. At the same time, boy, you said it start with the kids. No, it don't start with the kids. Kids don't have this stuff.
But the kids are the great.
Yeah. No. I don't think I said start with the kids. It can't.
When you run it back, you said it start with the kids, but it don't start with the kids.
Okay.
Kids don't have themselves, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Start with parents, you know what I'm talking about? So what they see, that they go off for, you know what I'm talking about? So
if I've been taught my whole life that a fish is gonna come save me one day, you know what I mean? Like, and everybody, we've been whipped into the fact a fish is gonna fucking come out of the sky and save you one day, nigga.
All right,
nigga. Mm-hmm. What's gonna save you? And the black man like, I'm gonna save myself. Nah, nigga. Well, the fish gonna save you, nigga. Say it. Well,
okay.
All right, the fish gonna save you. Now teach your kid the fish gonna save you, nigga. Wow. You know what I mean? Nigga, whipping your ass.
So it's ingrained in us, and we've been indoctrinated with a lot of things. Not just contradiction. I mean, not just Christianity, but a lot of things. The way that we move, the way that we eat, it's Christianity. Yeah. But like I said, we're gonna stick on one thing. We have to get one point out with clarity before we go anywhere else. You were saying that it don't start with the children because someone has to have them. And we can go back and forth with that, just like what came first, the chicken or the egg argument. But at the end of the day, that child, when she looks up and she sees that her mother has weave, all of her grandparents, all the women around have weave, and then that's okay. And then when they dress up, that's how they everybody on TV has weave. I feel like that's the indoctrination that has to stop.
Yo.
And you know what? And you know how you know that it's bullshit? Because when the little girl or when the mother has what they consider good hair, you don't see it.
And that's my whole point,
You don't fucking see that shit.
It's harder to teach the older generation some traditional shit they've been taught their whole life. That's what I'm saying. It's harder to teach the older generation on some traditional shit they were taught already. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
You said it start with the kids, but no, it don't start with the kids. It's the ones who brainwashed already, who teaching that shit. The kids see what the fuck the elder.
Then how do we stop it? What you just said, it don't seem like that cycle will ever stop. How do you stop it then?
I mean, hopefully it do. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Stop it through the knowledge yourself.
Does that start with the child or with the person who has the child?
Actually, it would start with the child because
that's what I just said.
We're taught to teach children. We don't teach motherfuckers our age.
That's right.
We don't teach motherfuckers that's been stuck in their ways.
That's right.
You don't teach an old dog new tricks.
I was just saying that to an artist. as far as like, there's a lot of you artists out there. Go to Consaco's Rap School on the Tactical Operations page. If you can't get to it, it's gonna be in the link in the description. Hit Tactical Operations AO, so you can learn more about the game. How
we might put this motherfucker on a Patreon, man.
What did you?
I don't think they deserve this on regular shit. We might put this shit on the Patreon.
On the Patreon?
So if you're not on the Patreon, man, by now, it's over.
How they gonna see it then?
It's over.
How they gonna?
Fuck that. We gonna get it to them. Fuck it. They need it.
They need it. There it is. See now, we're gonna have more. We're gonna have more video like this though, because it's good to have different perspectives coming at you in different ways. And what I want to bring across with this video obviously was a contradiction of weave and these new hair mats that the niggas have and shit like that. But I think it's a lot. Obviously, you can hear it's a lot of subject that need to be spoken about in an open type of form. There's a lot of stuff that I can talk about just one-on-one with y'all. But I also want y'all to see my kind of, you know, my background, you know, people that I grew up with, and what kind of minds I surround myself with. Like this ain't your average mid-age, you know, late 20s, mid-20-year-old black men in America. So niggas have thought. What you doing out there?
Come on.
We finna go over there. But yeah, so we gonna definitely speak, and we gonna see what's going on, and y'all are gonna hear more from us. Let us stay out there. She wanna keep playing.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, she ain't got whooped to it, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, I think it's a lot of subjects that need to be spoken about. Obviously, you know, Asiatic, he brought that to my attention about T Grizzly. I didn't even know it. I did the video when T Grizzly auntie got killed. Obviously, I felt like it was his fault. They weren't shooting at her. But that's something that's also her fault. She know what kind of music he make. I heard she was his manager, so she helped put that type of music out there. And you have, like, it's fair. It's fair. That shit is fair. That's right. You just collateral damage. Like it's all fair. If you put that energy out there, then you have to be ready for what come after. And if it come to you, it come to you. I'm not with just, I can't believe. How can you not believe it? We out here. I've said this before. You know, some people cry when people die, and in some religions, they cry when a child is born. You know what I'm saying?
Water sin.
Huh?
Run to water sin.
Yeah, and then, you know, like I said, they celebrate when you die and shit like that. So I feel like we shouldn't like cry when a motherfucker die. We should cry as soon as he jump off the porch. And at that point in time, his life is over. And he can be killed by police, a nigga who wanna rob him, a nigga who jealous, a crackhead, nigga just a motherfucker that's high in the trap at 3 o'clock in the morning,
or himself.
Or himself. The street might be too much for him to take. You know what I'm saying? So that's when we should shed tears. If a nigga's been in the street 20 years and still in the goddamn street,
we know he's a very big rat. He's Chuck E. Cheese.
Ooh, damn.
If you've been in the street for 20 years, my nigga, 20 years.
He probably a smoker.
No.
He done been in jail before. He been in jail before.
No.
He been in jail before.
But the way you elaborate.
Okay,
you've been in the street for 20 years.
Yeah.
Nigga, you Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Ain't no nigga in the street for 20 years that ain't doing 20. I ain't dead already. Like, my nigga.
20 years strong. This ain't the 80s, is it?
Like, my nigga, go get a Twitch card, my nigga.
That's real talk.
Go get a CDL, my nigga.
Go get a CDL. Go get your CDL.
My nigga, go get knowledge of self.
And stop, and definitely get knowledge of self. And stop thinking, if you out here selling dope, the reason why you selling dope is because you're lazy. Period, point blank. I travel hard, my nigga. I hustle hard. My nigga, that's not the reason why it comes like that, is because it's wrong, and you know it's wrong. That's the way. That's why it comes so fast. That's the easiest thing that you can do. And you get stuck on that. You get stuck on something that a 9-year-old can do. A 9-year-old can sell dope. Show him how much this goes for. It's just like selling candy. It's just adult candy. This type of candy go for this much. This candy go for this much. When it's this big, it go for this much. A child can do that. You bragging about doing some shit like my nigga brag about being a quantum physicist or some shit like that. But the reason why you keep going back to it is because it's the easiest thing to do, and you do not want to learn something else.
It's very convenient.
Extremely convenient. And it's always going to be a devil that's going to let you in the game. That's how easy it's going to be. You can always find somebody that's going to help you sell dope, front you some and shit like that, and get your hands in the game. And then all over the world, it's going to be people promoting that lifestyle.
Especially in the industry, because it is a fucking rap trap.
That's right.
See, that would get them too much.
That's right. That's
Put
right.
that shit on Patreon, man. We can't give it to them.
I might make this and then put the full video on the because this shit is gonna be long.
This too much game.
Yeah, it's a lot of game.
It's too much game. It's too much game for free. See, like Pep C said, if a motherfucker don't pay for a lesson, he gonna take the lesson for granted.
But I do have to I gotta put this one out so everybody can see it, so they at least will know what to expect next time we have a step down, and especially when it's down here at Ripper City Cuts. When we're at Ripper City Cuts, we can have, and we're not gonna do this just when anybody in here. It's gonna be like good minds in here. We're not gonna have this, because I would like to have special guests. Like, let's bring Marcus down here. Like that, I think that'd be live. Have Marcus and Jay down here. We talk to them.
That way early.
No.
Off the chain. To me, my perspective of that would be off the chain.
Yeah.
You get a whole nother.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
and both of them different. You know what I'm saying?
A whole nother.
Yeah. Yeah.
We a complete 360 of each other. We the yin to that fucking yang. So.
Yeah, go Marcus, yeah.
And it ain't about balance though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So we got a lot coming for y'all, and we'll think about it and see what's going on. But just for that, y'all just focus up. If you have a woman who wears weave, let her see this. Ask her why she wears it. If she give you a stupid answer, leave her. I'll see y'all in a minute. Love.